Smells like we're doing a catch and cook today. What's up, guys? We're here at Lake Mead, Nevada. I'm excited. First fishing trip of the year. I wish everybody a happy New Year's. It's kind of late to that, but I wish you happy New Year's. 2022 is going to be an absolutely amazing year. You can see we're already cooking. This fish is done right now. It's about to come off and become some sandwiches, and I'm absolutely happy about that. First trip of the year, and it couldn't go any better. We're already cooking out in the water. We're testing out stuff, testing out some new gear. You guys saw our fish finders. This is one of our first times bringing it out on Lake Mead. I'm excited. This smells absolutely amazing. You guys definitely want to stay tuned for this video. It's going to be a good one. So right here, you can see I just got my traditional sonar, and that's clear view right there is what that's called. And we're just driving around, you know, 3, 4, 5 miles an hour through all these spots where we think there might be crappie. And it's just a way to burn a lot of water. It's not worth fishing water if there's not fish in it. So what we're looking for is when you see a school of crappie, you'll see a bunch of fish stacked upward normally. So we're kind of just driving around till we find that. When we find it, that's when we drop the live scope and the trolling motor, and we're gonna loop and see if they're not crappie. You can see there was some fish on the bottom, but that's not what crappie looks like. That's a bunch of fish on the bottom. But a striper will look like a bunch of spaghetti noodles. When we get around this point, we're gonna see a lot of shad and stuff. Yeah, look at all those shad.
Fish everywhere.
Well, it's easy to say we already found some fish. Haven't even dropped the line yet, and we've just got fish everywhere down there. Look at that. So all those little dots are fish. You'll see him moving around. See how he's changing depths? There's a big school of like shad or something down there. Oh yeah, that's shad down there, and there's a lot of... Oh man, that fish just went to eat him.
Really?
Jesus, there's a lot of fish down there. Yeah, they're chasing around a little bit. We're gonna have to drop a line here in a second. Alright guys, it feels great to be out in the water. Now we're already seeing fish down here on the live scope. We're just gonna do a little test, see if we can't figure out what these guys are. I don't see where my lure's at. A little rusty with this thing, gotta get... Oh, got one!
Oh, ready.
Oh, we got off. That was fast, huh? Man, they're already biting. Real crazy. I don't know why I lost them. You don't think these are crappie?
What's up, man? Yeah, we're chasing the crappie. Nice little boat.
Yeah, we just graphed on here. We're not getting anything. That backside's got a lot of shad, so we're gonna go around there.
Well, I mean, spring's almost here. So
yeah.
It's gonna get good here pretty soon, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's been kind of like that. I mean, you know, with the catch and cook stuff, you know how they, you can't show that stuff. Some of your videos get deleted and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I haven't done a catch and cook, because my channel's so small.
Yeah.
I can't risk just getting deleted just like that, you know?
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful what you post out there.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
They've been getting a little bit more lenient recently, but YouTube's so moody with it that, you know.
Dude, man, YouTube's been changing so much.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just ran by robots at this point.
All we need is one crappie. I was telling them we were gonna do a catch and cook right here.
One is all you need.
Hell yeah. All right. When in doubt, go where the shad are. They're around that corner.
That's where we're headed. Cruising along.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
The scenery is absolutely amazing out here. The mountains look nice. Oh look, there's already a coyote. I know, there's fish everywhere. Look, that coyote. Man, it's been a little while since I've seen a coyote too. Man, that's a mangy looking coyote. From here it looks like. Look at that, there's a big ball of shad right there. And then there's a bunch of fish chasing these balls of shad. Like there's one right there. Right there by that ball of shad. So there's a fish, there's a fish. Oh, look at all those fish behind them. There's no way you don't catch one of those if you can get right there. Oh man, it might just be a bunch of shad, like big shad.
Got him.
You got them? What is it? What is it?
Finally.
What is it? It's gonna be a little striper. That's what my money is. A little striper. Yep, striper. That camera's on it. Perfect. Should we fly this little guy up? Got you. Keep him just in case. See if we can get us a crappie.
Ah, that felt good. Team No Skunk.
Yep. It's a lot of bait. So this is what we're looking at here. Tons of bait down there, but still not quite what we're looking for. These are all most likely stripers right below them, and it's still not really what we're looking for as far as the crappie go. The crappie will be more funneled up, which these kind of are, but we've been fishing stuff like this the whole time. And the only thing we've caught is one striper out of this kind of stuff. This is still too flat. But those are most likely big schools of striper, you know, chasing around these shad. When we see crappie, we'll kind of know it. Well, change of plan. Crappie weren't biting. Or at least we couldn't find them. Today was weird. The dudes that we were hanging out with too, the dudes we saw in the water, they were looking for crappie. Couldn't graph them, couldn't find them. And the stripers weren't super active. We were seeing stripers like crazy, but they just weren't super active today. So seeing you got one striper, but we're gonna go ahead and cook that striper up. So he's gonna taste good either way. Striper's still an amazing tasting fish. The one you caught was a fatty, so that guy's gonna turn into a nice little sandwich here in no time. So we're gonna go ahead and get him ready, get him prepped up, filleted up, and get going. There is fillet number one. Alright, there's our fillets. Not the best knife work on one of them in the world, but it doesn't really matter. It all tastes the same. We're gonna go ahead and get to cooking right now. Now, it's just gonna be super easy. Just got a little bit of butter, garlic salt, some black pepper, and some bread and mayonnaise. Now, I would honestly prefer tartar sauce, but you know, I was looking in the kitchen before we headed out today. I didn't have lettuce. I had one tomato and no tartar sauce, so it's gonna be a very simple sandwich just to kind of fill our bellies a little bit with some mayonnaise on some bread with some absolutely delicious fish. Now, we could eat it like this by itself, to be honest. It would be just fine. What we're gonna do to our pan right here is our butter. We're gonna get a little bit of this butter. I'd say probably about that much to start. You can always add more. Toss it in the pan. Then what we're gonna do is to each of our fillets, we're gonna get them a nice little coating of garlic salt and black pepper. There's no specific, like, I'm not being precise on measurements on my seasonings or anything right now. And you know, that's alright. It'll taste good either way. Just season it however you like it. It's literally, this fish was just caught not too long ago. And yeah, the one piece of advice I will give you though when it comes to seasoning, lay light on the salt at first. If you go too heavy-handed on the salt, you can't take it off. You can always add more later though, so that's a big piece of advice. Alright, we got our heat going, got our pan, onto the heat. Let's go ahead and turn this up, make sure it's getting nice and hot. And we're cooking. This is cool though. It was cold today. It hasn't been this cold here in a while, I feel like. When we were driving around in the morning, it was pretty cold. And we're here with Snoop Dogg. It was the only lighter they had at the gas station, so Snoop Dogg's gonna be here eating some fish with us today. Our fish is already getting hot, our butter hasn't melted.
Look at this, it's just beautiful out here. Look at that. Out here at Echo, just having a great time. So we failed the mission. The mission was to get crappie, but crappie, they're kind of weird with all this fluctuating water and Lake Mead being so low. The crappie just I don't know, they just evaded us today.
So that fish is done. Started getting flaky. You know your fish is done when it starts to get flaky. You know, I can't do as much temperature control as I normally can, so you know it's already like getting done pretty well in there. But that looks absolutely amazing. It's gonna taste amazing. It's kind of hard to cook, you know, exactly perfect like this, but that's not the idea of it. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to just be good in the moment, out here enjoying, you know, the nice weather we're having and stuff. But once again, this is gonna be really simple. I'm just gonna get some bread, just like this. A little bit of mayonnaise. How much mayonnaise you like on yours?
A lot.
A lot of mayonnaise? Like more than that?
More
A little more?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. Delicious looking piece. We'll split it in half. Delicious. That. Ooh. This thing's not very stable. Get you a little bit of this one. This fillet was a little bigger.
Oh yeah, look at that. Alright.
Real simple, real easy, but it's gonna taste good still. There's a lot of people out there that don't like mayonnaise, but I'll tell you, you're missing out. Nice mayonnaised up sandwich. God dang, that
So
fish is good.
So good.
Let's see if mayonnaise does it justice.
Wow.
It's crazy how good that is with just mayonnaise. That might be something I do from now on. Wow. That's good right there. It's weird how well the mayonnaise complements the fish, but absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not like the most eye appeal as far as the sandwich goes, but it is absolutely amazing. If you guys have never cooked on the water, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. We've done it before in past videos where we've made like ceviche on the boat. We'll probably do that again sometime. We made ceviche, we've cooked a few times on the boat and stuff. It's just a good time. We're out here enjoying the weather. Somebody's bumping. But we're out here enjoying the weather. I mean, we've literally had cloud coverage for like the last month almost, which is unheard of for Nevada. So having a blast. Absolutely amazing sandwich. Everybody that's been supporting the channel, I really appreciate you guys for, you know, watching, enjoying the content. We're gonna really work hard this year to get more content out. Either tomorrow or the next day, we're gonna do some rabbit hunting. That's something that I get requested to do so much, and you know, I always tell, like, yeah, I'll go rabbit hunting again. I'll go rabbit hunting again. We're going tomorrow. We'll see if we can get on some cottontails. You know, you never know. Maybe some jackrabbits, some cottontails.
We're taking that.
Yeah, and we're gonna take this. We're gonna cook out there, just like we did right now, and just, you know, go have a good time out there. Also, a lot of you guys really like the rabbit hunting videos, so we're really gonna bring the catch and cook style like this out into the desert, hopefully with some cottontails, either tomorrow or the next day. So that video is gonna come out really soon. But man, this sandwich, you know, I'm kind of impressed on how good it turned out. Mayonnaise, wheat bread, garlic salt, black pepper, and butter. That's all you need. Absolutely amazing. Senior survived Corona. He was in the hospital for a few days, so he's actually not up 100% to, like, you know, as strong as he was beforehand. You could tell. We probably have little footage of him coughing and stuff and whatnot, but he's getting back up there. That's why we're gonna go rabbit hunting. We've been taking it easy. That's why the entire month of December, like I said, the last video we posted, I was saying that we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna post more and all that. But I worked, I caught COVID, my parents caught COVID, and we were just kind of, you know, getting better and stuff from that. But we're all feeling better, all feeling stronger. We're gonna go out, and there's a lot to look forward to this year. We might travel a little bit. We've been talking about getting on a hog hunt.
maybe traveling around to different states, doing a little bit different stuff than we normally do. Especially this spring, we're gonna be fishing for stuff that, you know, hardly any YouTubers have put on video, I think, to be honest. So we got some really, really interesting stuff coming up this spring and summer and all that. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I hope to see you guys there, you know, joining us on our fishing trips and our hunting trips in the future.
Well, that's a wrap. I gotta say, guys, we could have caught more fish if we wanted to. Look at that sunset. I don't even know if the sun is setting yet, but you could already tell that it's just gonna be absolutely amazing today. But we could have caught more fish if we wanted to, but to be honest, we were going after crappie. There were stripers absolutely everywhere. We were graphing stripers left and right. I had literally hooked up one like the first cast of the day pretty much, and then lost it, and then Senior caught, you know, that nice one he caught. But I really think we could have caught more today, but like I said, we were going after the unicorn of Lake Mead, the crappie. And you know, like I mentioned earlier, you either find them or you don't. You either find a massive school of them and you just catch a bunch, or you don't find them at all. But much needed trip, got some fresh air, got to almost choked them on spit, got to relax a little bit. And Senior just tested out the restroom. What do you rate it, 1 to 10?
A 10.
A 10. It was clean.
It held all the pee how it's supposed to. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, all right. Beautiful scenery though. Let's get a seagull.
Yeah, so I was in the hospital for 6 days. Corona's the weirdest thing because I thought I was pretty damn healthy, but it affects people differently, and for some reason it attacked my lungs. I think it was because I was vaping a lot and doing some, you know, smoking a lot, and also drinking a lot. I don't know why it affected me, but I went in there for 6 days, and now I came out, and while I was in there, all I could think about was getting back on the water and going fishing. So this day is special to me. You know, you come out here and you just appreciate everything. So this was a very special trip for me. Look forward to a lot of good trips this year, and we'll see what we can do, man. We're back at it. We're gonna hustle this year and try to get the channel going again. Kind of took a dump. It's a lot of it's our fault. We weren't posting as much, but we're ready to just go have fun. I don't care about sponsors, I don't care about anything. All I care about is just coming out here, having a good time and filming. So I'm not worried about anything this year except for having a good time.